Hey everyone, welcome back to Shady Review. In today's video, we are reviewing the Ray-Ban Aviator 2 Titanium. The model number here is RB8225. But first off, we have today's video sponsor, our own website, shadyreviewstore.com, the absolute best place to buy designer sunglasses just like these, up to 80% off the original MSRP. Again, the website there is shadyreviewstore.com. Check it out. So let's go ahead and pop the sunglasses on face and talk about the dimensions. These frames have 58mm lenses and a 14mm bridge, and this is the standard and only size of the sunglasses. These are the exact same dimensions as the original Ray-Ban Aviator sunglasses, so as far as the look goes, they are going to look very similar when on face. The biggest difference between these and the original classic Aviator is the fact that these have flat lenses and also titanium frames with a ton of really cool metal accents on them. So let's go ahead and talk about some of the fine details of these frames. These frames have a little painted on Ray-Ban logo here in the top right corner of the lens, and then also an etched RB logo here in the middle left of the lens. Again, that's there for authentication purposes. Now moving down the temples, we can see this little acetate insert with a little Ray-Ban logo on it, and that's found on both the left and the right hand temple of these frames, and that definitely adds a really interesting and kind of deluxe and premium look to these frames. Simply by adding that little piece of acetate there, it definitely makes sunglasses a little bit more interesting in my opinion. Now if we take a look at the top bridge of sunglasses, we can see it says Ray-Ban Titanium made in Japan, because of course these frames are made in Japan, and the build quality here is really great. They have these absolutely huge and very substantial all metal hinges which feel very good when opening up and when closing them. These are probably some of the best hinges from Ray-Ban that I've ever felt. Just really impressive, and they look very beefy and strong as well. Now taking a look at the inside of the second lower bridge, we can see it says 5814, which of course stands for the lens size and the bridge width of the frames, and it's also there for authentication purposes. Now moving down from there, we can see these titanium nose rests which have a little etched RB logo there, again for authentication purposes, and these metal nose rests actually feel really good on the nose. They don't feel bad or anything like that, but when you do first put them on, they actually feel a little bit cold to the nose, which is definitely expected because they are metal material. Now if we take a look at the ear rests here, we can see these absolutely beautiful acetate tortoise ear rests which look really nice, and then on the inside of the left ear rest, we can see it says Aviator Titanium there, which is a really nice touch. Now moving over to the inner right temple of the frames, we can see it says Ray-Ban made in Japan, because again these are made in Japan. And then moving over to the inside left temple, we can see it just says the model number and then some more information about these frames. Now if we take a look at the rim of the frames, we can see there's a really nice riveting job that Ray-Ban did. It looks really nice and classy. I wouldn't call it an etching, I'd call it more of a riveting material, and that also extends through the temple here right after the little acetate, which is definitely a really interesting look and makes the sunglasses look very unique in my opinion. Now as far as lenses go, these sunglasses feature Ray-Ban's crystal all glass lenses, and the optical clarity of these is very good. They also do sell these sunglasses with a polarized version, but the pair that I'm wearing in today's video just have Ray-Ban's non-polarized G15 lens. The optical clarity of these is definitely really nice and sharp, and glass lenses are also going to have very good scratch resistance as well. Now you'd probably think because these frames are made out of titanium that they would be extremely lightweight, but that actually is not the case here. These frames are the exact same weight as the original Ray-Ban Aviator sunglasses, which is 32 grams. So here we have the original Ray-Ban Aviator sunglasses, but you can see they look much more smaller than the titanium, but the titanium frames are much larger and thicker, so that's kind of how they actually end up weighing the same. The titanium material is much more lightweight than the metal found on the Aviators, but there's much more of the metal on the Aviator titanium, so that kind of makes sense why they are the exact same weight. So if you're looking for an ultra lightweight pair of Aviator sunglasses, these are definitely not going to be a good option for you. However, they definitely look very bulky and cool while still preserving the same weight as the original, and I think that is something really important to note here. Now these sunglasses feature these really cool and modern flat lenses, and because of that, they're not going to offer as good coverage as the original Ray-Ban Aviator. So here up top we can see there is a little bit of a gap that lets sunlight in unprotected, and then here on the sides again there is a really big gap that does let sunlight in unprotected. Let me go ahead and pop on a original pair of Aviators just to give you guys a quick little comparison between the two. Here with the original, we can see it sits much more flush to the face up top because they are thinner, and then here on the side again, there's much less of a gap that does let sunlight in unprotected. So as far as practicality goes, the original are definitely a lot more practical than the Aviator 2 Titanium. titanium. So definitely something to note there. Now, as far as pricing of these goes, these are going to run you $400 directly from Ray-Ban's website, and I'm going to leave a link in the description down below directly to their website. But we also have these available on our store for about $100 off the MSRP. So I'm going to leave a link in the description down below to our website as well if you are interested in picking up a pair of these sunglasses for yourself at a pretty big discount. Overall, I think it's a very good looking pair of sunglasses, and it's a really nice option from Ray-Ban. They are bulky, but they are still relatively lightweight considering the fact that how bulky and big and bold they look. And I think it's just a very high quality pair of sunglasses. And again, the Japanese build quality of these frames is just really, really good. And I think that definitely helps justify the much higher price tag of the original Ray-Ban Aviators that are made in Italy. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give me a big thumbs up down below. And of course, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and then you'll be notified every single time I upload a brand new video just like this one to our YouTube channel. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.